Hi there! Today on It Is a Keeper, I'm showing you how to make homemade vanilla buttercream frosting from scratch. This recipe is so easy and it comes together in no time. Plus, there are only 4 simple ingredients, so it really doesn't get much easier. Now make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel below so you don't miss a single recipe. All right, let's get started. To get started on our buttercream frosting, it starts with, well, butter. It says it right in the name. So here I have some softened butter. Now you want your butter at room temperature, and I've had this one sitting out, but on the off chance that you forget to take it out of the fridge and soften it, I'm guilty of this a lot. You can always, I have a quick hack for you. I have a glass of warm tap water here, and I'm just gonna take your butter, stick it in there, don't fill it too high, and the warm water will soften the butter gently. Whereas if you put it in the microwave, it melts it too much, but this will soften it gently, and it only takes a few minutes. And if you have a stick that's too large, you can just take it out and flip it about halfway through, and this is gonna soften your butter beautifully. So that's a quick tip for you. So we have our butter in the bowl. The next thing we're going to add to this is some confectioner sugar. So I have a sifter here. We wanna sift it just to get rid of any lumps or anything that we don't want in there, any pieces. So I'm just going to gently place this into the sifter so I don't make a huge mess. So just sift it through. It makes combining the butter and the sugar so much easier when it's sifted. So sometimes you hear confectioner sugar called 10x sugar. Does anybody know why that is? If you do, please leave a comment below. I always see it written in recipes, like from my grandma and stuff. It says 10x sugar, and I know she means confectioner sugar, but I don't know why they call it 10x. So now we are going to mix this up, but we're going to do it nice and slowly because we could have a big sugary mess here. So I'm really just trying to work that butter into the sugar. Now to this, we are going to add some milk and some vanilla. So I have just some regular milk here. I'm gonna start with about a tablespoon and a half. I'm also going to add vanilla, and I'm using, as you notice here, some clear vanilla. I love using this. It's Mexican vanilla, and it is my favorite. I love that it's clear because it doesn't change the color of my recipes, but this stuff is fantastic. I'll share the link for it in the show notes below, but this stuff is really, really fantastic. I just love the vanilla flavor, and it comes right from Mexico. So we're gonna add that. That's gonna add a little bit of wetness to our recipe and help bring stuff together. So I'm just gonna give it a little stir before I go in, turn it on. Okay, so if you notice that your frosting needs a little more help coming together, you could always just add a splash more milk. And I'm just going to scrape down the sides of this bowl. Make sure that there's no dry pockets in there. Now the great thing about this buttercream frosting is you can multiply it. So if you need more than what's here, and I would say there's probably about 1.5 cups here, you can easily just double, triple, quadruple. This recipe is so easy and simple to do that with. The measurements are very, very easy. So feel free to increase it or decrease it as you see fit. So this frosting is perfect for my homemade chocolate cake. You can get that recipe in the video description below. It would also be great on my carrot cake. If you don't like cream cheese frosting, this is a great swap out for the cream cheese frosting in the carrot cake. I would love this on there. Or any kind of cupcake, birthday cake, anything like that. I have a lot of different cupcake recipes on my website, and this would be the perfect frosting to use on that. It's really versatile and a really good recipe to have in your recipe box. You won't be buying the canned stuff anymore. This is so easy to make. Thanks for watching. You can get the printable recipe in the video description below. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe so you don't miss a single thing. And check out the rest of my videos where you can find more of my favorite easy recipes and quick tips. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.